You're unwell? I'm sorry to hear that, skeleton. Hope you feel better soon. How are we today? Are we alright? Alright, we okay. Manuel Anderson and Axel Der State. Well, we're doing a trial, aren't we? And those are apparently voiced. So we should be fine, assuming... Oh. I'm gonna like stream. Alright. Let's do this. Hello? There we go. What do you mean you're late? We literally just started. What do I think of chapter 1? Neat, but please no spoilers. I haven't finished chapter 1. Spider-Man dies, oh no. The frog is loose. Why have you got a frog inside? Did I see what you posted in TC Gaming? I can take a look. I thought that Monokuma gave us, like, the Monokuma files. I'm not seeing them anywhere. Oh, I bumped my monitor, wait. Are we gonna try and find out who did it? Oh, did he do it?
Are you serious?
Hang on a minute. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. And all the rest of us.
What the heck?
That's what this ridiculous school regulation said, right?
Oh.
So you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in TC's dorm.
Ah.
She's right.
That's it, then it could be. All I want is everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, we traded rooms. I did it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Well, that ain't good. She must be so shy she can't even open her mouth to talk.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean?
You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay then. We can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no, we can't just leave him alone.
What?
Oh, why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy evidence. Hey, fuck you!
So then...
Fine then, I'll stay there as well. That way, there's no problem.
Two-player co-op based defense with two of them without stats that are totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
So then...
Are we done talking? We need to begin our investigations soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation and construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong...
So...
Do I really have to say any more?
Actually...
As right as you didn't.
Why does his face look like that?
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. That Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like Kyoko was gone before... Oh, just like Kyoko, he was gone as well.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty. I better head to the scene of the crime. That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is right here now, and they're thinking of destroying that
You're
evidence,
fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave that goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I'll fuck them up. Like his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway...
We don't really have anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
This is very suspicious.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Ooh.
Don't come any closer! You're gonna kill me next!
So,
I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that she's guilty yet. That's true, we may as well at least check. Even I wanted to, I couldn't help.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and
Wait, what about her then?
Oh yeah?
Whatever, I don't think anyone's expecting much from you anyway. Wait, what about the fashionista? Wait, don't go yet, you have to hear me out. It was pointless, everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think that I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they think I'm sus? Otherwise, everyone will perish.
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way that he wants. Oh, bump my monitor again, innit? Hello? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't hear me?
Hello?
Body was discovered in TC's room in the dorms. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to the right wrist. Specifically, it appears to have suffered a fracture. No choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1. Anything else from Junko? Aren't you gonna help investigate, Chihiro?
I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
No way! I seriously don't want to die here!
Help me!
I'm begging you! God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God, Space King, Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here! Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Okay, well, we know that the sword was a useless weapon. I want to know how they got into her room, though. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. Or, I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Okay, so we know the room key. If I remember correctly,
We'll have to trade keys.
when we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. If that's true, then how'd the killer get in the room in the first place? Could she have forgotten to lock the door? Oh, did she bop herself? Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for... Oh, yeah, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of switching?
After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it. Maybe she dropped it somewhere and someone else grabbed it? No, that's not possible either, because she wasn't here when we swapped rooms. If how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone and walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how... Nice! Truth bullets. A replica sword I brought back. Taken out of the sheath. It's coated in gold, but not blood. The gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. The handle especially is missing a lot. The coating sticks to you even you just touch it a little bit. So we should look at her hands to see if she was the one who grabbed it. There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd they get scratched up in the first place? It doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. If you're gonna attack with a sword, first thing you do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It'd slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on it? In fact, that's true in any scenario. It's interesting watching people theorize about it. She killed herself and framed me so I'd go free. Oh! Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Evidence of a struggle? There must have been some kind of fight. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? They're all completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Nice. Is the display stand? Okay. Lid roller? Looks like there's way less there than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was? Decided to clean up? There's scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Okay.
well.
Okay, we already knew that. The toolkit's still inside. Okay.
Yo.
Yeah, serious. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry. This toolkit's still inside. I don't know why I would need it. Oh, Mondo.
What?
Hey, we ain't exactly in the
What?
mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So yeah, so you haven't used yours either?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's
What?
busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys opened their toolkits yet, cause like, why the hell would we? Okay. So we'll need to see if anyone has opened their toolkits. Anything written down in the notepad? Oh, okay. Is there anything I haven't observed yet here? Pretty sure I've examined everything. Do you think I'm guilty too, Sakura?
Hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I'll follow your lead. I see. You punched me.
by the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The Geller could have already destroyed the evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. That's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. But didn't you raise your hand to a woman earlier?
You're fucking dead.
So if I find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound their goddamn face in. What if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. You punched me! Yeah, but you're a lesbian. Bruh, homophobic. Hey, Kyoko? I quietly call her name while she was investigating, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of the room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" No, I know, Chris. I'm just adapting it. I don't think so, but what? Nodding as she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual. What do you mean?
so...
I've such a room from one corner to the other. I didn't find a single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, from you, even though you've been living here. Now that you mention it, I noticed something whilst I was looking around before. The lint roller had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room did have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka, or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Nice. The bathroom. I'm on the other side of the door. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I step inside. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her... her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did she have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Is there anything else in here? The shower. The water gets turned off at night. So nobody made an attempt to, like, clean up the crime scene. The knife. I told myself I suddenly couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma files to verify what it said. A sharp object's been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Sayaka's right wrist is broken. The glitter! The glitter! So someone broke her wrist with the sword. Because remember, the sword was a replica. Something glittery. Right there, where her wrist is swollen, there's something glittery. It concerns me. Some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are spotless, so how come only her left finger? Oh, did she try and write something? How would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? She broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. They cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Leon. Was that the baseball guy? Written in blood, the numbers... 11... Bro, it says Leon! Did Sayaka do this? What? That's not a truth bullet? What do you mean that's not a truth bullet?
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, right, TC? The bloody numbers. That's most likely her dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. As if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But... I know what it means, but why didn't you tell me what it means? I have no idea what it could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers made me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. It means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. Do you know what the result would be?
Well...
It's flipped.
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, it will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I know exactly what you mean. Is that our booba? Okay, there we go. The ultimate
Makoto.
programmer. There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? You mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Get stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So that doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh?
That's right.
Didn't notice? Try closing it. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. Huh? The doorknob. Wait, what? What? It's practically about to fall off! Why?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar. The tools! Oh, she locked herself in there, and one of the boys opened up their toolkit to unscrew it. Whatever it was, obvious this was intentional. Why would...
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't... But my loo doesn't have a lock on it. Only the straight girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. And apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
One more question for you, TC. You mentioned earlier that it would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, just Sayaka. So these things only you and she knew about it.
Hmm?
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
That clears that up. I'm so lost. What do you
Goodbye.
mean? Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was over there, she suddenly turned and left. Nice. I know exactly... Okay, I need to look at her DVD and see what was worth checking out. I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me. Sorry, I know I didn't read all of that. It's definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But they put my name on it. They were switched? So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. Why would anyone do that? The DVD. She got really upset after seeing what was in it. What did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, I need to borrow it. Okay. Hi, Ken, you alright? You okay?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said that Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Miss Cupcakes, what was she doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash. You really think I'm guilty?
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? You got it all wrong. We switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide his sus on my face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still irresponsible. You're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? How'd you figure that? She wouldn't have died if she hadn't swapped rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed was because I suggested it? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then immunity to fate, son? Okay, so I'm either him or him. Because either she wrote it there, or, just like in Phoenix Wright, when this trope showed up, and they pointed out how it was stupid, and it doesn't happen in real life, maybe he picked up her hand and forged it. Moon BVG wants to know who my favorite character is so far. Either Kinger or the Bean. Taka or I think Shihiro. Also the author. I like the author as well. Lamau. Yeah, hang on. Why am I so short? It's a hatch on the floor, but it's locked. Oh, there's a side room. Oh, no. Never mind, that's just the door to leave. It looks like a switch. Coin!
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room is where all trash in the school eventually winds up. How'd you get the gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. Be fast to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
He's 5'1"? Okay, hang on. Anything in here? Some magazines? A washing machine? It's very exaggerated to put his eye level at the height of the doorknobs, but in a funny way. Okay. But nowadays, it wouldn't be like a DVD, would it? It'd be just like an SD card or something.
Aloha, you can. You're right.
The DVD that Sayaka threw in the rubbish bin. I sat down in front of the screen and put it in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly, it looked like some kind of concert. And standing on the stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. The best walking sim. She was there along with the friends she had said had been so important to her. Positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to flow out the speakers.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What? Sayaka disappeared, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more, the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Without warning, it cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay. Trash room key. Okay, so it looks like I have everything. Who's Moon BVG? The rubbish room stuff? I went to the rubbish room and it was just matey saying that I couldn't go in. Right, Inky, have a good night. Sibling and artist. Oh, hey, Kinga. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. You're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Then who is? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then.
Count on it!
We'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it!
When that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Wait, hang on a minute.
Count on it!
Why are his eyes like that? His eyes are like swirled. Do you see that? He's got like a spiral in his eyes.
Got it!
Is that just the art style? Okay, it looks like it's just the art style, okay. Okay, yeah, it's just the art style. Wait, so if the bloke who got held back 2 years is 21, does that mean that everyone here is actually an adult? Are we in like a DDLC type situation? Because there was that guy, the hero, he was 21, and he said he was held back 2 years. So if we're all in the same group, that means that we're all like 18, 19, right? He said 2 years. Like, if she's gambling as well, then... Like, if she's gambling, if Sayaka was an idol... Hey, Celeste, do you know anything about cleaning duty?
Huh? Cleaning duty? What's that? Misty, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka. Or someone else. Anyone knows me, really.
He says he's 21 in Japan, but still in high school. Yeah. Oh, no, that's because 20 is the drinking age in Japan instead of 21. So, yeah, so if he's 20 and then he was held like 2 years... Then everyone else is 18. Okay. Oh, she's gambling because she's back. Oh, okay. I feel like there's like, isn't there some lore about like, I imagine like if you've got a game involving like this sort of subject matter, I imagine there's like some kind of thing about like, you know, Is there any, like, official stuff? So I'm trying to figure out, like, what, where this game may go. Are there any, like, official, like, ages for the characters? I'm trying to figure out, like, the direction this game is gonna go. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask?
Happens Monokuma... Oh,
It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school will be filled with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I should have started this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in the rubbish room?
Here we go.
Of course.
They're all over 18? Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I gathered. Bro, that's crazy playing.
It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room.
Can we drop kick him? Yeah.
And to do that, I give me a key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the rubbish room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave it open all the time, so we can throw all the things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
whoever's on cleaning duty has a motive.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out whenever they wanted, destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it?
You wanna dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, I'm poking around at it.
There's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
What are you talking about? All my love is 2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and turn to...
Completely unforgivable.
Why does his face look like that? I hate him.
I never get tired of 2D.
I'm not reading that out loud. Yeah, I'm not reading that. I'm sorry, I'm not reading that. Bro!
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever someone has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them, from picking up the rubbish to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in that?
That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I've got a favor to ask you.
Are you sure you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a bro. My PVC model of bro. Okay, first of all, it's Perrin. Second, no, I'm kidding. Bro, I have past trauma. I've beaten a boss fight. Have I saved a village? I did go into a temple in Japan. And there's like a hole in like a pillar. And I was able to like crawl through it. And apparently if you could crawl through this hole in this pillar, it bestowed upon you eternal happiness from Buddha. And it drew a lot of attention to that. And a lot of people came around. Does that count as saving a village? Oh yeah, I've saved villages in Minecraft, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, actually, but I was just hoping to get into the rubbish room and look around.
You got it.
So easy. So we both headed to the rubbish room. He looks like a fucking watchdog. If I ever get a watchdog and I'm forced to use it, I'm naming it Hifumi. You'll have to remind me.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you?
Watchog, it's a Pokemon.
You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said, so him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, just please hurry up.
Da, 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 da.
Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. Oh yeah, if I ever have to use a Bridgerasu's Archaladon, I'll have to name it like Senator Armstrong. Stamina, son. It allows me to not die to physical trauma. It's got nanomachines, because whenever you punch it, it gets +1 defense. Standing here, I realize. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
Miss Cupcakes,
Without a doubt.
surely you're not planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along.
No! I just want to see if the actual killer tried to destroy it or not.
But the actual killer's you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Do you know what this is?
If you kill all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this crystal ball belong to? There's only one person it could belong to. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Interesting! There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. A burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Anyway, this is a piece of cloth and a shape. It's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. It's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who they are. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the rubbish room. A good 30 feet here from here to the gate. It's on right now!
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button and the yellow button to turn it on or off. Sooner or later, it'll be on clean dirt, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned it on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Fairy type. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
The fairy?
No, the last time you were here, it was off.
About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Just as soon as I was appointed, I came down to settle the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back since then, and since I'm the only one with the key,
Most
it should
suspicious.
be impossible, but yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. How's that possible?
This whole thing's quite strange indeed.
They threw the crystal ball at the button.
When I was here last, it was off. The glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely unforgivable.
What does that mean, TC? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm
always...
sure of it.
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries have been solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his manga fantasies. The green button turns it on, the yellow turns it off, or so it seems. Anything out of focus?
Hey, Mr. T... Hey, Miss TC, you seem a little down.
Really?
You need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on, come on.
I've got all kinds of stuff that might help cheer you up. You're a lesbian, right? You're into that.
Bro. It's a huge rubbish bin. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever rubbish we can't burn? Whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. So I guess I won't look into it. Tobo Hizugeri! Hwa! Ore no Tobo Hizugeri yo doda! Is it Tobo Hizugeri? Or is it Toko? Hang on. This is important now. Tobe Hizugeri, yeah. Ore no Tobe Hizugeri yo doda! How do you like my high jump kick? Wah! It's literally jumping knee kick. It's the it's like the Captain Falcon, like whoosh. That's why it has the animation it does. It's like the Falcon knee. Oh my god, the picture on bulbyVR has it like clipping the camera through the bottom of the world. Scar Violet is such a mistake, like joke. Like 3D effects. Okay, oh hi, Demonix. Glad you can make it, Demonix. Listen, Demonix, there's something about Hope's Peak Academy you need to know. Oh no. We're too late. The killing games have started. It may look alright now, but it's only a matter of time before someone is murdered. The killers must be purged. Okay, well, let's find the bean, and we can ask her about, What? Hello? Hello.
To kill someone just to save your own life. And I've been living with someone like that? I think...
but is what Monokuma said really true? Did one of us really kill Sayaka?
If the mastermind really was gonna get involved, they would have just killed us on day one.
That's a good point. How's your investigation going?
I already told you, I don't do blood. I don't plan on doing any investigating.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was trying to do Neurotic Tavia.
Besides, I already know who did it.
This is very suspicious.
After all, well, Sayaka killed in your room, right? What more proof do we need? We already know the truth.
She really doesn't trust me at all. Damn. Where's the bean? Oh, she's in the gym, isn't she? Oh, right, hang on. Let's go to the kitchen. Oh, hello. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh no, I'm just taking a break actually.
Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. It's all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell you the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. She was out of her room. That could be a red herring, though. Or one of the knives is missing. One of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning? No, because I came here before. Do they have malasadas? Oh, hey, there's bins there. Wonder if they have malasadas. Malt. That's fine, it's probably nothing. Did you notice one of the kitchen knives is missing?
Yeah, totally.
I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing? So it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Let's remember they were all lined up in a nice neat row. Must have been the wind. What's that then? There's someone prowling around here. So when did you notice?
Well...
I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. When I finished and went back into the kitchen to wash, one of them was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared whilst you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You tell everyone I didn't come here last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, nice. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Of course not! Do you really think I would do that?
'Cause, I mean...
She was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, but you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. When you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Bruh. Okay, well, we gotta find the bean. She's in the gym. Where's she been? I'm just gonna like call them like whatever their names aren't. Like eventually they're all gonna have some kind of nickname. Like we got the we got the Nepo baby, we've got Kinga, we've got the Bean, we've got the Watchog. Hey,
Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, she left a message. Sayaka left a message. She wrote out Leon upside down. Where's everybody going? Bingo? Do you have any idea what they mean?
Sorry, but no.
She shook her head slowly.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, well, don't worry about it. I mean... Even she doesn't know, or maybe she could know more than she's letting on? No, it couldn't be. Hi, Matthew. Can I ask you something, Hiro?
No, I gotta get out of here.
Snap out of it! Slaps him.
TC, what are you doing here?
What? Does this look familiar?
That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed, what the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how'd it break?
What?
Was it just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy dupe me? Did it belong to the pillars of history? Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. Whoever controlled the world. Was it seriously all BS?
Let's put all that aside for now. You can say without a doubt that it belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years.
Oh yeah, because he's the ultimate clairvoyant. Right, I forgot about that.
Came out to like a million.
A million?
It's pretty cheap actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh, that's everything.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
You're late, TC. We've all been waiting for. Glad you could make it, TC.
I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of TC's crime.
So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. We both know that all too well, but then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Why does he have that weird poo-hoo laugh?
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided.
But I'm immune to that.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Got it!
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet.
Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might prove your innocence? Yes, actually.
Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
So the school basement had become the darkened stage. We're bear witness to Miss TC's final curtain call.
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Let's get started. Hey, there's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
What?
So whoever's
What?
stuck us here, hey, whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
We really gotta go through with this whole class trial thing, huh?
No.
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Ichni sanyon gorok nanahachki jini. And then myself, Junko, and yeah, okay. I have no choice but to get in the elevator.
Well then.
Yes, indeed. Hey,
You scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. Monokuma official? Oh no. Yeah, this is a blind playthrough, so please no spoilers. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, bad ability by the way, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. You're ready anytime? Alright. I know that exact feeling.
I'm back.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Oh.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, there we go.
Everyone else
Right.
was already on the elevator. Oh yeah, right, I need to share this, don't I? Glad
Yeah.
you could make it, Demonix and Skeleton.
Yes.
Everybody else was already in. When I finally stepped in, the doors closed and it started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. Wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when their time finally comes.
Oh,
What isn't that? Is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive their judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Ugh.
Ugh.
GNG, Jimstar.
Oh, you finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it just feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit. It's total shit.
Okay, everyone, find your assigned seats. Fuck. Find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now.
We did what he said and found our seats. Oh yeah, there's 2 empty slots there, yeah. They just put like a fucking flag with her crossed out like a fucking digital circus abstraction. My impression is beautiful. Mahalo. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Good class, by the way. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. Good move, by the way. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. Oh my god, bro. Like, look at the fucking Watchog. Like, why is his trousers so low? His trousers are so low.
Why does he got the Eggman build?
A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
Can I comment on like Mondo?
Mondo has a whole chicken tender on his head.
It's
Hold on.
funny.
Let me put something on no mic.
No mic? Hang on a minute.
His hair looks like one of these.
Let me see.
Oh my god.
No mic. Like a bugle? Like the crisps?
You ever had those though? They're
I know
really
what
good.
I know. Yeah, I know of them. Yeah. Oh, skills.
Now you worry about those.
Melodious voice increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Increases bullet capacity. Okay, and those are the only skills I have. Okay.
May as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So we all know this. There's all stuff we know. There's a struggle. The replica sword. The sheath was found some distance, should evidence being scratched with a sharp object. We swapped rooms. Okay, the toolkit. If this is my first time playing, who's my favorite so far? I think it's a tie between like Chihiro, Taka, and whoever the author is. Is it Toko?
Oh, Toko?
Toko, yeah. Psychos Wrist.
Toko.
Leon. No thanks, bro. Bathroom door frame. Bathroom door knob. Nameplates. The knife set. Any pixel artists who want to do like nameplate pixel art of the lore gang?
There's more. There's like a better like way to do Danganronpa pixel art that's like prevalent in later in the series.
Okay.
This is just never used ever again.
Hmm. Eyes account.
I think
Trash duty. Incineroar. Burnt
Pokemon that way.
shirt piece. Shattered crystal ball. Okay. Do I not like pick any of them, or like do I just have them?
It's you just have them. They'll be useful later.
use as needed.
So I asked you this before you began investigating, but I'll ask you this now. Who do you think the killer is?
I have a couple of like thoughts. So a couple of things that people said have really like, you know, made me think a bit.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, I have not seen what people said.
Wasn't one of the theories a self-bop?
I had theorized a self-bop, yeah. But that was before I saw all of the evidence. So there's a couple of people I'm suspect of. This guy, because he was the first one who asked, like, he was the first one who, like said, like, you know, so all you have to do is kill someone, right? Right?
Mm.
And also, when the two people who didn't show up to breakfast meeting was him and Sayaka.
Mm.
He also knew about the cleaning duty stuff. Obviously, it says Leon, right?
I already know you're accusing. Yeah, you're accusing him.
Not yet. Not yet.
How could you?
Hold on. Hold on, let me finish. So, Leon, he's the baseball player. So he could have used that to steal the crystal ball from the laundry room, throw it, like pitch it at the button for the incinerator to turn it on, right? It's it's possible.
Maybe.
However, there was a case that happened exactly like this in one of the Phoenix Wright games, where someone had like taken their finger of like the victim. When I just pressed the button, it was 30 feet behind a gate. You couldn't just press the button. And also the crystal ball was shattered right next to it. So yeah. But yeah, no, so in Phoenix Wright, like someone, like the victim in a case had, like, they had their fingerprints had, like blood on it, and they were like spelling the name of someone who was they were framing. And they acknowledged like that, even in game, like they acknowledged that that's something that only happens like in movies and stuff, so it was framed like very unrealistically. So it's a possibility that he was framed. This guy had access to the incinerator, and he's just a ledge.
I just don't like him, so that's suspect enough.
Yeah, I hate him, so he...
I don't like him.
Yeah.
I say we kill him.
Oh, it just straight up says dead now. Does it say dead for Junko? It does, okay. She has been vaguely suspicious, but I don't have enough concrete evidence. Like, just how she... her type of, like, maybe she's just a bit weird. But... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she's just like that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just probably like that.
I have no reason to suspect Sakura. Junko's obviously dead. No reason in any universe to suspect the Bean. I don't think there's any reason to suspect her. She was in the kitchen, so she could have misplaced the knife.
TC?
What?
Do you not remember the body?
What do you mean?
You could have misplaced the knife. Yeah, we know where the knife is.
Yeah, we know.
The knife was in her body.
Yeah, but she could have theoretically taken it.
And misplaced it in someone's torso?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if she was the killer, she had access to it, right?
Alright.
I'm not saying that it's a strong link. It is tenuous at best. It's a stretch, if you will. Because she's a swimmer, she's an athlete. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
But,
we got it.
It's possible. No reason to suspect her right now. She's like aloof, but even the fact that her talent is like blocked off means that she's gonna be important sometime later on in the story, I feel. Chihiro's gonna get steamrolled and absolutely pwn Toko like it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Okay. Hiro, it's his crystal ball, but I don't think he would have any reason to throw it.
Did he spend like $1 million on it though?
He spent 1 million yen, which so like about like 10 grand.
10,000.
10 grand, yeah.
Still a lot of money.
Assuming that they're still talking about yen, yeah. We already hate him. I mean, he's kind of sus.
My goat.
I don't have any reason to suspect him right now.
Also my goat.
Okay, hang on. Another thing. So, and I've got no reason to suspect Kinga. So, he does have a button-up shirt on. He doesn't. He doesn't. He does. He doesn't. She didn't.
He does.
What?
He does have a button-up shirt on. It's just not buttoned.
Who? Him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
In fact, there's 2 button-up shirts actually, just different colors.
Oh yeah. She does. She doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. She does. But again, we don't. She did. And she does. Okay. The sussy Biaka. Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Well, if I did and just forgot about it because I passed out last night and slept through the murder. Okay.
What's going on with those pictures?
They abstracted.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh my gosh.
Fuck you.
God!
Okay.
1,000
but
deaths.
What about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sure. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. You'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use them to blast the right ones. If you run out of time, you'll automatically fail. Oh my god, okay. So I have to really pay attention, okay.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Time to lock in.
You can review controls if you escape. Good luck and have fun.
We're just here for emotional support. The trials
Yeah,
are
right now.
fully voiced. The trials
Evidence
are
of
fully
a
voiced.
struggle.
Well, this is your first one, so it's not going to have that much.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
So, okay, so I can pause. Are any of them red herrings?
They can be.
Occasionally.
They can be.
Okay, so, like...
So you have to pay attention to, like, what's actually wrong and, like, figure out what, like, truth bullet contradicts what they're saying.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, like, there may be some where, like, Oh, so if the
there's
text
only
is
one
yellow,
correct
okay.
Yeah, it's if it's yellow. Like, but there's only one correct answer.
Right, but I've only got one bullet. So it has to be
so
this
because
one,
it's
right?
the first one.
Yeah.
But occasionally there could be multiple yellow, like, ones.
Yeah.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a...
Oh.
You gotta shoot the text.
So about that last statement, it definitely contradicts what you already know. For the first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot or refute someone's lies, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear a different color. Oh, I have to shoot the text?
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta shoot the
Shoot
text.
yellow.
Oh, so not her.
Yeah.
Why would you shoot them?
I thought that's how...
What did she do to you?
I thought that's what I was supposed to do.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Pretty
And the
sure you
murder
can,
took
yeah,
place
you can
in
speed up.
Makoto's room.
In the bathroom.
Like if you hold that button.
So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
No, it's wrong!
Break!
just a second.
So wait, what you got here?
Try to remember how my room looked.
Sorry, it's like the JP version of that.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
So I'm assuming that's the
Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Oh.
That guy has the same glasses as TC.
What's next?
I'm sorry?
No, don't compare him to TC.
Next is the subject
No.
of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is
doesn't
starting
deserve
to
that.
sound like
She
a
should apologize
real
to TC.
trial.
I am sorry, TC.
We need to wait, you're saying that the Nepo baby has the same glasses as me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a Nepal baby?
Nepotism.
Yeah, Kiyotagami. Nepotism.
We need to determine what was used. Okay, it was the knife. Kitchen knife set, yeah.
Oh.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's
It's
wrong!
so funny just imagining that you're just cutting them off just randomly.
Yeah.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real
Sorta?
close, I could totally
Sorta?
see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. So I know damn well that I didn't kill her. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Sure. Concentrate by holding down the space key. Once you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can make closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it will steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating will consume the focus gauge, and if it empties, you can't concentrate. It will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. Okay. Ali's account, okay.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? You did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining hall.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Higari!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you
Give me a
think,
second.
Hina?
Okay.
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Back.
Hi, back. I'm demonic.
I went to go get some
demonic.
tea from the kitchen
I'm back.
last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared whilst you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, There's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
What?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
That is a good question, actually. Fair enough.
So you
Very good
ask,
question.
and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Hey.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I
Based.
hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You
There's
stayed
certain
over?
flag that plays in my
Doesn't
head.
that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well,
Meh.
because they're not here anymore.
Junko.
Sayaka.
Oh.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up
She
dead.
took the knife as self-defense. But then in the struggle, someone took it from her. Sayaka? It was Sayaka.
I got it!
Got it!
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Bro.
What?
Nani kore?
See? He did do it after all.
Why you look at me like that?
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying
Why is your head
talent.
like jerking like that on the far left? If I don't do something,
You found
they'll
out
blame
that
me for
image-
the murder. Do they
You found out that
understand?
your profile images are 2D.
Oh, they convict me. Everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, You simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Do I?
Probably do.
Do I? Is it the lint roller or the doorknob?
I think it's a lint roller.
Hangman's Gambit. Hangman's Gambit will take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. To deduce the phrase from letters flying around and letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right... Oh god. The master aim, press left mouse to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. Reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Oh shit. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. You just figure out what that something was.
Shoot the letters.
I'm trying to figure out what it would be. That's not H.
Try the other ones.
It's not U.
Okay, I can see a lot of messages being deleted in chat. I just want to remind everyone this is a blind playthrough.
It's not H, it's not O, it's not U.
TC, why are they different colors?
You need to keep hitting
well,
them.
Blair, Ashley, why are they different colors?
I think you need to keep hitting them.
Oh, there you go.
Ha!
Yeah!
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Got him.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Yeah.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
It's the, yes, this. The doorknob.
I got it!
Take that!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom.
Huh? The doorknob?
What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see?
My goat is a little
Okay,
stupid.
then.
Huh?
Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded.
He ooped.
Hopefully that will help you understand.
There's a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it, but is that the key point here? Bit more to learn. Here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction. I'm trying to say not all you see are false. Just put on the wrong one, and will you fail refute it, but you'll also lower your trust, and your influence gauge will take damage.
Good luck.
Okay. Bathroom door. Yep, that's the one I thought.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
And finally,
what?
The culprit had Sayaka
You didn't time.
cornered.
I don't think you timed it right.
Oh!
Finish the
Hitbox jank.
Hitbox
Also,
jank?
It was
you should slow it
Yeah.
down next time.
Wasn't it, Makoto?
I should have slowed it
Admit
down.
We already know the answer.
Yeah, next time slow it down.
Yeah, just hitbox jank. I just saw it like
The
back on
incident took place
the other
in
stream.
Makoto's room.
Okay.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then
Hurry,
fled
speed
into the
up.
bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and... Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong! Break!
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now
Well, the
that
straight
you mention
girls.
it, that is true.
Yeah, straight girls.
Why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, that's a bit sus.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of
The
the
nameplates were
bathrooms.
swapped.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
They're convinced the door was locked, which means the important detail was that it... took place in Sayaka's room? They didn't know that it took place in my room.
The killer must
You're
not
getting the
have
hang of
realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
I hate him. I hate him.
Can we kill him?
To be more specific,
No.
what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
I'm the greatest lawyer in Hope's Peak Academy.
I'd
Which is
gladly,
what
I'd
led to the
gladly take,
misunderstanding about the bathroom.
I'd gladly
If
kill him and
Sayaka
take
had been in her own
execution
room,
if it meant that he
then-
dies. I'd gladly be the one to do it.
Then there would have
Thank you
been
for
a
taking
lock on
one
the
for the
door,
team.
and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Shut the fuck up.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Oh, that's stupid.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room?
That's
in
a
the
very
first
good
place?
question.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
A possibility.
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Wait, look at his mouth.
That can't be it either.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Go back to
Objectionable!
Discord servers.
That was objectable. That was objectionable.
Hello?
Take away this man's hair gel.
Exactly can't that be it?
I already have the answer. Is it this? No. It might have been. It has to be this, right? Right? What else could it be?
I can't tell you.
I don't know. All I know is someone did a thing,
I
and now
simply
you're
can't
here.
remember anything about the game.
It has to be this.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door.
Even though I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. So what's the point, even the point of switching?
Knowing
That's
what
not the
she'd
right
been
word.
through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
What the fuck was this?
The fuck?
Where'd that come from? What? Oh, did she find it? There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Didn't I, like, say, oh, the notepad earlier? I definitely said that.
I think.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
Yeah, I definitely said that.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Nanikore?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
What if they were framing them?
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note... Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Or young woman.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
What's that voice?
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
I don't know. It's familiar.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yeah.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, okay. Dorm nameplates. Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
I
So in
think
other
that's the
words,
statement.
Even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
Crazy.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, but in the note, it specifically says, my room.
That's the wrong one. Oh. You're meaningless words tire me. Stop wasting my time. Fuck.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, but in the note, it specifically... I see. Then they would have gone to...
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
I think it's that one. Yeah, there we go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Rip FC.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
Hina's VA does Galactica and Marvel Rivals.
That means that they play Morgana in Persona 5.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
What's going on with Mondo there?
Oh,
he keeps a previous sprite he used.
He's trying to he's trying to eat his hair.
And the one who switched the names was...
He's hungry.
Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right.
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could switch the names. Well, the killer, right?
I mean, but
you have
remember what
50
the note
seconds,
said.
TC.
Remember what the note said. It said, "Come to my room."
Sayaka?
And the notepad was found in your room.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
Right, that's a good point.
You can also infer as much from her note.
to the nameplates, make sure you don't get the wrong room.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Yeah, it's a good point.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone
What if
to
they did a
come to
funny
the
but
room she was
unrelated
in,
prank?
and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
But why?
Inviting someone to your room, not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
I would have just mentioned, hey guys, you know that she wrote Leon behind her, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene.
I don't know.
Was
I don't think they
that
can
perhaps
read.
used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
It's because of the glitter. Or the sheath? I think it's the sheath.
No.
No. No,
Look,
isn't
look
that like
at
one
your
of the pieces of
evidence.
evidence
Look
you
at your
have?
evidence.
Yeah,
Huh?
you have other evidence.
Look at your
Oh,
evidence.
her wrist herself. Right, yeah. Right.
I got it!
I was jumping a bit ahead.
All you have to
Yeah,
do
you
is
were.
take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever
Didn't
closer.
you say you were gonna give up?
Yeah,
Shut
you
up,
already
stop
said
talking.
give up. Yeah, stop talking.
Shut up, nerd.
Then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to her death, that's what we need to make clear. A bit more to learn about Monster. A bit more, okay. You're getting used to it. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple uh-oh. Only one of them will actually refute a statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right bullets with the right points to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage. Q to rotate the cylinder. Press and release Q to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel, okay. Set the kind, fewer bullets will be loaded. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Good luck and have fun. Replica sword sheath. I think it's the sheath.
I mean, you don't know.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
I think I know what you have to do, but I don't know if I can say it.
Sword was used first, the knife came afterwards. Is that really the order of events? No.
When the fighting broke out,
I think...
the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first
I think
blow
it's when he
was
said
dealt.
sword-based attack here.
A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Yeah. I'm the greatest lawyer in Hope Speak Academy.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife?
That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
It's her hands.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Huh?
What?
No,
He's like this.
that's not it at all.
She's just like that.
The water was off. At nighttime.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
That's such a stupid rule.
Not allowed to bathe at night?
No, like what if you get up and need to use the loo?
Well, screw you.
I mean, I guess it's so that, you know, it would make it harder to clean up a crime scene, I guess.
Oh,
That's exactly
I
why.
didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Huh?
Huh?
My.
For like 4 days.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
True.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
It's an insult. Fuck you.
Insult, obviously.
Thank you.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
It would have been Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
Oh, shit!
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Oh, shit!
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Bro!
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret.
Oh, shit.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it!
Oh, shit.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring
Why
out
me?
the answer to this mystery.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just
if
thinking.
we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? No. As far as the clues go, there's nothing left except for Leon's name. Why can't I just... Dying message, just dying message.
Yes, I think it's rather obvious.
It's easy just to say, hey,
No
decide
offense.
who did it.
Sorry.
But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No,
That was
it's
easy.
wrong.
No, that's wrong!
That was easy.
Ultimate
There still might
protagonist.
be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
It's Leon.
Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
It's obviously Leon.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
That's what I mentioned. Mahalo for the $2 American, Chris.
Ooh, thank you for the money.
No, that's wrong! There's no question that she wrote it. Just her left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Flip it over.
11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
The fuck does that mean?
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
It's no use! No, it is. Just flip it.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you! That's exactly what I said like an hour ago. Rotate
I'll be
it.
right back.
Get rotated, idiot.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Are you stupid on purpose, Toko?
Sayaka's dying mess reveals the real killer's name.
Here's my answer.
Jacques!
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
I'm back.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Now I'll show you.
L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, he definitely did it.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Not necessarily.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
It has to be the cuff, right? Yeah, this.
My god! Oh! You mean the burnt shirt?
He's got a new pose. That's suspicious. Yeah.
Right?
Ace Attorney.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
How it was disposed of?
I think it was, yeah, but maybe.
I got it!
Yeah.
If you look
Yay.
closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
That's wrong. It's the ball. It's crystal ball. Kill Hifumi /J.
This soundtrack. Oh.
Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy
Bingo.
the evidence.
No, that's wrong! Higari!
My God.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash
But
room
anything
key.
that makes him seem suspicious, I'm just gonna say my goat, like, sadly too.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
We just squeeze
What
it
is
in.
it? Some kind of glass
There we
ball?
go.
It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Divine with it.
I got it!
Yes.
The
Fine,
killer
man,
simply
obviously.
took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy type.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Oh.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Much of a challenge of all because they were ultimate fan. They were the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
With your Charizard.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Bro, Chris, that's unhinged.
3 feet, you say?
Hifumi.
God. God.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer!
Are you sure?
These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
Do you have another explanation?
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
The fact that you're saying my goat confirms that he did it.
Makoto.
No, I'm
go
saying
ahead
it every
and
time
review
it's something
the
that
incident
like
one
makes
more
me
time to
suspicious.
make his crime
Okay.
perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing arguments. Sure. Every case, one last element, the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in form of a manga. Notice that in the comic, there are numbers of pieces missing. So you need to complete using the provided truth panels. If you take aim at a missing piece and press the left mouse button, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Oh shit.
Well, you've got to figure out how it went down.
Okay. Oh, I've got 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, it's a manga,
you got
right?
1.
Okay, so... My room was seen from the instant when they entered. That would have been... this, right? Okay. Okay. They would have grabbed the sword.
Oh, you missed one.
Yeah, no, I see it. Where is it? Blocked it. Then attacked her. Which is when she dropped it. She closed the door. They tried to get in, but it was locked. Oh, hang on. Wait, we're missing a part, aren't we? Are we?
You can always click on the hints.
They tried the door, right? No.
They forced the only logical way they could. Oh, so some of these must be fake.
Yeah, some of them must be fake. Just look at the pictures to see if it's already been used.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Some of them are doubles.
Yeah, some of them are like doubles from the actual thing that we've got like right now.
Okay.
I didn't do that.
That's a double there.
Yeah.
And that.
Gotta be careful.
That's also a double. Okay.
So it's something on the last page, on page 3 I'm missing, man.
The killer countered with an attack of their own. What did they do next? Brandish the sword? No, they already did that, right? Yeah, because they blocked it. They swung. They broke it through. Went in. And she wrote the message. Use the lint roller. They threw the ball. And they threw the shirts in there. Piece of evidence left behind was the... Okay, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they saw
with 6 minutes to spare.
They saw the nameplate.
Yeah, you got 6 minutes to spare, so feel free to walk through it.
They saw the sword behind them, grabbed it, blocked the knife, swung. That made the sheath come off. It broke her wrist. She dropped the knife. She ran into the loo. It locked behind them. She was there. They used the tool to get in. So they entered. Stabbed her. And she wrote the message. Which is here.
Wanna know what I don't understand about this case? Like, because like at this point it's very clear who did it.
Yeah.
So I can't even like lie anymore and just be like, oh, I'm genuinely suspicious. No, I know he's gone.
Exactly what happened.
Couldn't he have just run away when she like backed into the bathroom?
From the beginning.
He didn't have to kill her.
That's a good point, but he probably saw the opportunity and took it.
Right, but wouldn't an easier thing to be to just run away when she's backed in a corner, go to his room, tell the group the next day?
He'd have to prove that.
He does have proof.
No,
the struggle in the room. The
no,
broken
no.
wrist.
He doesn't have any injuries. She has a broken wrist. Right?
Right, but then...
Who are they going to believe?
We
They're
also
going to
have a
believe
note.
her?
We also have a note. Like,
right.
Well, not the note. The note would have been invisible. But we know that Sayaka, despite saying to Makoto, "Hey, I'm not gonna let anybody in. Let somebody in." Like, Makoto would have called him out. Would have called her out probably. Like,
Last
being like,
night, the
"What the
killer
fuck?"
went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
My God.
Complete.
It would appear
He's my
that
favorite
Hero
character in the
simply
entire
forgot
cast.
his crystal ball in the laundry room.
He has like so
You
little
went there
screen
to
time.
try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
What is the evidence then? Tell me. First bullet time battle. Uh-oh.
You play rhythm games.
Oh. You instantly won't want to hear a word you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We've got health. Bullet time battle. The BTB BTW. Okay. Destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm.
You play rhythm games?
Yeah. Button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center.
Should I be yelling what he's saying or something?
No, he yells it.
He yells it, okay.
Ah,
right mouse button
damn.
to lock onto the statement. Destroy it with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. It's like a combo. On the flip side, you keep missing, you get tempo down. Tempo changes, so there's timing. Deal enough damage to your opponent, their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet. Refute the statement fast enough, you'll come out victorious. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. Can I save?
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use...
No, I can't.
No.
Shit. So if I fail this, I'll have to do 2 hours again.
No, the checkpoints.
No.
So what did the killer
Wait, 2
use?
hours?
Yeah. Trials in Danganronpa are long.
I refuse to acknowledge
Oh yeah, I forgot they are.
You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Just check the fucking toolkit. It's the toolkit, obviously. That's the evidence.
That is what it said in the like tutorial.
Yeah. Oh, did it?
Where's your proof?
Yeah.
You kidding
Oh.
me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
Am I doing it wrong?
I don't know how to do it on PC. I did it on
Where's
PS.
your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me!
What am I missing?
Stupid! You lied!
Are you pressing the right key? Are you
Oh,
pressing
there
the
we
right
go.
mouse button?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
What? What do you mean I failed? I failed?
You ran out of health.
How?
Oh yeah, if you fail, they just automatically vote for you.
What?
I'm not even joking. Like...
Is this real?
What do I say no?
You have to restart the entire trial.
Oh, then yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
But
Immunity to fate, son.
When the killer broke the... So what?
I refuse! Stupid!
It's really funny in this situation that like Leon's like crashing out because he just got proven that he's like guilty, right?
Yeah.
And then just like,
Where's
oh
your
no,
proof?
he's
You
innocent.
kidding me? Not a chance! It
I think
wasn't
you gotta
me!
keep clicking it.
Stupid!
Oh,
You lied!
you gotta keep that combo up.
Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! You lied!
He's good.
Where's your proof? You
Your
kidding
health's
me?
still going down.
Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
Oh, I get it now.
You lie!
Yeah, you got it.
TC got it.
Shut up! Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance!
You got this.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
This should prove it. Yeah, Ace Attorney crash out.
Oh, I feel so
The
bad
screws
for
on the
him.
bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
No, I'll show you.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits.
And the lesbians.
So the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in
Is
there.
a lesbian? Oh.
Okay, then whose toolkit
Sorry,
did the
that's what
killer
he meant.
use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Yours.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
I feel so bad for Leon.
I guess he might have killed her.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Like, to whoever asked, like, why didn't he just run away?
That was me.
I mean, when you're in the moment, you know, when emotions are charged, you know, he was getting attacked, so his first instinct may have been to, you know, go after her, and then realize that he had, an alibi, but like an excuse.
Then it would seem
I guess.
we are finished here.
I feel so bad for him because everything was like against him, in like, because he was acting out of self-defense. I feel horrible for him
Hey.
because he never like planned this. He never planned to kill her, right?
Yeah.
Like.
So Sayaka was a kill. Like, I trusted her.
Because like she's trying to frame you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just like, can I mention something kind of weird you'll never be able to unforget?
Yeah.
Danganronpa, and if I remember right,
Looks
Taylor
like you
Swift
reached your verdict.
used the exact
Then
same
are
sample
we ready
pack.
to cast
Yes.
our votes?
No, it's not Taylor Swift. It's Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, thank you.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
You get punished. I'm assuming punishment. Yeah, punishment is just being killed.
Punishment is execution.
So if you abstain, you get killed. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then let's get excited!
I gotta redo the whole trial to get perfect rank. Yeah, okay.
Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
What if you vote, but you vote for the wrong person?
What's
If it's
it gonna
majority,
be?
then it's fine.
What's
Yeah.
it gonna be?
Like, God, I wouldn't. If I was in that situation, I would not be able to vote for Leon. Knowing it's true, I wouldn't be able to. I'd feel horrible putting him to death. I'd probably vote for myself, knowing everyone was voting for Leon.
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon S. Kennedy.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second now, folks.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I'm gonna try and, like, acting theater.
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch. What the hell's wrong with you?
Where am I going? Bingo 11037?
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't have much of a choice.
If you get an S rank on the case, you get to see Leon and Demonic's date instead of Leon's execution.
I do have like an
kill or
OCS
be
ship with
killed.
Leon.
The flower told me.
That's why...
So that's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
None of you are any different. One wrong step and you'd all be standing here.
He's not wrong.
It was complete chance I wound up like this.
I was just...
I was just unlucky.
That's all.
That's all.
Hey, come
Her.
on!
Hey, come on. Hey, come on. You don't expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then the truth is Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
What?
I can't believe he's stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka...
I did whatever it took to reach my dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said...
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Yeah, she already voiced it for me.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, really I do. You're in utter despair thanks to her betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it, everything! It's all your fault! Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer, the blackened Leon S. Kennedy will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Punishment?
You mean...
You mean execution?
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was just self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom. I'm flitting between French and German, I'm sorry.
That's perfectly fine. No, it's in character.
After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's...
No, that's not...
Stop it. That's me. Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka, do you understand? I can't say that Leon's solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming her either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
What? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
It just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Shut up! Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's hurry up and get what everyone's been waiting for!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Oh, you got it.
Hey,
You did it for me.
come on now.
No more begging! No more excuses! You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it!
Stop, please!
I said it was agreeing with you, Chris.
Prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star!
No, 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 no!
I gotta say.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Moonbook actually DM'd me about this.
I wish I got into Danganronpa when I was like my age now, so I could properly understand the situation at hand.
Yeah.
Because I was 11 when I got into Danganronpa.
Damn.
Damn.
2017.
Moonbook actually just DM'd me asking if I was Leon.
Leon, if you found guilty, time for the punishment. Oh god, they're dragging him by the neck.
Oh, this is the fun part.
Oh, this is the best part. Yeah.
I love this part.
Oh my god.
God, this is gonna be painful to see now, but I really appreciate this media. Like, for what it is.
Fuck. It's a baseball stadium. Oh my
Keep in mind,
god.
the executions all are related to their talents.
Oh, that's awful. That's cruel and unusual.
Yeah,
oh, it's a
that's the
picture
point.
machine. Oh, and we have to watch.
And they all get to watch.
Not we get to, we have to.
Yeah, true.
The 1,000 blows. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god!
What if I tell you this is one of the most tame? Like, this is one of the most tame executions.
It was fun doing the Rajan voice while it lasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun to do the Blair voice while it lasted. Even though I knew exactly what was going to happen to her.
Oh my god.
It just feels like I've watched that execution for the first time again.
Did I do good, like, on the breakdown near the end? Like, just break down the showman aesthetic?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, do some acting. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. If we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Well, I guess that's one way of putting it. Man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control!
At least you don't need to voice him.
What's going on? I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cuddle ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting up a shining young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make some sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to pound your ass on the ground.
Well, you must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
So what you're trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden here. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
That's what everyone's waiting for.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've gotta say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned to reality.
Wow, that was fun.
Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. That does happen when you have trauma.
Yeah.
We were all too scared.
Yeah, I can confirm.
Can confirm, yeah. Scared of
confirm,
being
yeah.
alone. Can confirm.
Can confirm.
Oh, yeah.
I miss my wife, Monokuma.
No one even tried to speak. Hey, mood. Maybe the real muted melodies were the friends we made along the way. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment...
Just a second.
TC, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. It's free real estate.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how she betrayed me myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool. Becoming such an easy target like that. I really am a useless lesbian, aren't I? I fell for a straight girl.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. It's not fair.
Yes, you're secretly bi.
I'm the greatest interceptor in Hope's Peak Academy. I don't deserve to be treated this way. It's not fair.
I'm a greatest trainer and like I'm the greatest interceptor in Home Speak. Yeah, it's kind of why you're there.
Fair enough. And there's no way you can know that. No, she's gonna say like, oh, but she pointed out the real killer. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now. God, she fucking played me, man.
I feel bad for both of them. Like, I agree with Celeste's mentality on the situation.
Yeah.
No, not Celeste. Makoto's mentality on the situation. Where you can't actually blame either of them.
Yeah.
However...
If you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Well, I was taught not to make assumptions because it makes an ass out of you and Ming. Isn't that right, Taka? I miss my wife, do you see?
I Ming.
Her final thought was how she could protect you. Good move, by the way. Nanda?
So...
She saw last ounce of energy to leave her dying message. Proves it. She didn't care what happened. She never would have left it. Maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
So Leon's situation, he did not know there'd be a whole ass class trial. The rule was just don't be discovered. Obviously what he did was bad, but he wasn't informed like people usually are.
I think Leon is the perfect first killer though, because he's the most normal out of all of them. Like he's the most like a normal person.
Also interesting how he said that he hated his talent as well.
Yeah, he does. He wanted to become like a rock star, I believe it was.
Yeah, musician.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he said he wanted to be a musician, yeah.
That actually makes the Rodion voice fit unironically perfectly.
Yeah.
That's certainly one possibility. Kyoko. She said that she'd always be my dearest friend.
Yeah, friend. You fell for a straight girl.
We held hands.
Yeah, like friends, because you fell for a straight girl.
This is your own fault.
For real though, like, Leon is the most like a normal person.
Kyoko, this is... like... This is exactly what they said when someone says... When you call someone pretty and they say like, oh thanks girly, and you're like, no, I mean in a gay way. She literally slept in my bed.
Yeah, but you didn't sleep in the same bed.
She said that she would always want me by her side and that she would always count on me.
Like a friend.
I'm the gayest student at the school. I don't deserve this treatment.
Yeah, that's kind of why you're here.
Yes.
You're the ultimate lesbian.
I'm the greatest and onlyest lesbian here.
We also need the token character.
I will say, there are like 2 characters that later on you'll be like, oh yeah, no, those were definitely lesbians.
I'll bet. Okay.
I promise you that.
Kyoko's the secret gay route. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. She said you was gonna frame me for murder romantically.
That's not a
yeah, like a friend.
Thing. Oh no. Oh, some romantic thing, TC.
Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. Bro, that's unhinged. You can't just say that about me.
Don't leave my side so I can pin you as a stalker.
Leah behavior. She even has a knife. Leah behavior.
She stabbed me because I talked to you.
Will the Danganronpa cast appear in every turn if I get sprites? Potentially.
Technically 2 of them have sprites, but it's not from this game.
Yeah, if we get sprites and...
also with sprites.
I could make voice banks for them. Technically, apparently my Monokuma voice is good, so I could do custom voice lines.
It's news to me that it's news to you.
Right.
That would be fun.
You gotta send me the Leon one if you do it.
Yeah. Well, I made the Axel one, remember? I sent you that one.
You never sent me it.
I didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like I asked for it a few times, and at one point I just stopped asking.
I could have sworn I did. Okay. Well, I guess I thought I did. After this like conversation finishes up and I get a save point, remind me and I'll send it to you.
All right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. But she said that she wanted to play tennis with me.
She meant the sport, TC. She didn't want the other one this time.
FWB.
Makes some more despair lines, but the whole controlling, showrunner, evil, powerful guy fits perfectly. Ultimate tennis player. Can you imagine if it was ultimate tennis player instead of ultimate baseball player? That would have been great.
I had an unhinged joke, and I don't know if I should say.
DM it.
He's playing ranked competitive.
Competitive tennis. No, GameCube controllers. No items. Final destination. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. You can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past? That's... I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me. Forever. How could I possibly move past something like that? Bro. You can say that.
He's the ultimate tennis player in my bed.
Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. That's a mistake.
Yeah, that's very much a mistake. Don't have high expectations for me. Leon was... Leon was... He was in a horrible situation that caused him to, like, end up killing someone.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
Wait, hang on. So that does raise an important question. Like, if in the spur-of-the-moment decision, someone acted in self-defense, would they still be blackened?
We just saw it.
No, but that wasn't self-defense, because he left.
He went after her intentionally.
And came back, yeah.
But also the answer is yes. Murder is murder.
Well, self-defense isn't murder, it's manslaughter.
Manslaughter, you're still killing someone.
No, but you're not
kill someone.
No, but he said murder. Monokuma specifically says murder.
But sometimes he also says if you're the one to kill, then like... Because with the accomplice thing, he said the one who does the killing. Because like when the accomplice was mentioned in, like...
Anyone who kills, okay.
Yeah.
So
but
even
I do agree, yeah.
Once a murder takes place, there you go, murder.
Yeah, but like, really it contradicts that. And also, Monokuma, when talking about the accomplice in the trial, like, oh, only the one who kills is considered the blackened.
So, if you're an accomplice, you wouldn't be punished, even if they found out that you did it. Right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Oh, interesting.
Correct. There's no reason to be an accomplice either, because you wouldn't escape with them.
Yeah.
You die with everyone else if the killer got away with it.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Kidding. I'm just a fairy type.
Oh, that line. I didn't remember that line was in there. Oh, that fucking hurt my heart. Oh my god.
Wow.
And we're about a quarter of the way through the cast? Well, no, we're 1/5 of the way through the cast already.
1/5, yeah. The despair bats. Oh, bro.
Really rubbing it in for poor old Ashley here.
I already knew it. I already knew anyway.
Mahalo for the 5 gifted memberships, Chris.
Thank you for the money.
Next year I
Congrats
will be
to
known for...
Ponton, Snooze Tillian, Lansky, Nico, and Takenu. Oh yeah, like I tried to break, like I broke Sayaka's wrist because she tried to kill me. Sorry, gang.
I mean, to be fair, that would...
I could say a
reasonable
Let me do
thing
the
to
voice.
say.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like broke Saya's wrist because like she tried to kill me. Sorry, gang.
1 is the loneliest number.
I mean, to be fair, hey Chris. Once you have a bat, everything starts to look like a ball. Also slash ref.
I feel like you're good. Is that like it's like midnight for TC and like 4 in the morning for you, actually?
5 a.m.
Damn, they cleaned up my
Close
room
enough.
like quickly.
Yeah.
Money.
I fully agree with you, Golden Hat. I think Leon went too far. But I also agree it could have been a spur of a moment thing. However, I think the spur of a moment thing kind of falls flat once he began using his own toolkit.
Yeah.
So I do think he's to blame for Sayaka's death. I still think it was done in self-defense, but I do think he's also partially to
No, it stopped being self-defense as soon as he came back.
Yeah, he could have just left.
If he left, then yeah, it stopped being self-defense as soon as he became an aggressor.
Why am I attached to characters with the least amount of screen time ever?
It's a Dark Horse. It's the ensemble Dark Horse trope.
I can tell you, I know why. You have
Why?
issues?
Yeah, no shit.
That's your answer.
I didn't know I have issues. Wow. I'm not saying...
Proof you played Chapter 1. The name really doesn't
Let me
sound
unveil your
pleasant.
silverware drawer then.
It's foreboding since that something very bad has begun.
I feel so horrible for Leon, especially though, in this situation. Because Leon, okay, Leon is the most normal person in the cast, apart from the player. Apart from Makoto Naoki, right?
Yeah.
Everyone else is so dedicated to their talents and everything, right? But
Yeah.
Leon never didn't want it, right? Leon doesn't like his talent. He wants to do something else. That's a
gone.
normal human thing, right?
Yeah. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of her existence has disappeared without a trace. Just like you said. Well, I have her key, I guess, to remember. After the trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us...
Uh-huh.
I almost forgot, since it's over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
No need to thank me, just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. Nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
But my point being is, Leon being a first killer is supposed to set in that feeling of anybody.
Dread, yeah.
Anybody could be the next killer.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
I didn't even have time to mourn their deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Glad you can make it, TC.
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I bet it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Bro, you don't just say that.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that at this time?
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. like the whole thing had never happened.
I see.
It must be tough seeing the knowing what happened. Why don't you stay in Sayaka's room?
Staying there with her scent still.
What?
Not sure if I'd phrase it like that. That would hurt just as much. Plus, I decided I can't turn away from her death. TC.
Cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help, right? Just be happy.
Yeah, no, your problems are useless. You're someone who you knew from middle school, like was it junior? No, middle school. Someone who you knew from middle school is dead. No big deal.
Really?
We also just put someone to death. No big deal.
Speaking of depression, that raises an interesting question. What if you've got prescription medications?
Monokuma does not like you.
He not accounted for.
Like, what if you need antidepressants?
Not accounted for.
What if you're trans and need hormones?
Not accounted for.
Wait, no, there is a nurse's office. There is a nurse's office.
Yeah, but like, the medication like specifically prescribed to you isn't going to be supplied to you on a regular basis.
I mean, you're not going to really find progesterone or estrogen just laying around.
Exactly. Like, medication prescribed to you is, like, you're not going to get it.
But there's also sometimes hyper-specific doses.
After all, the entire point, after all, I can see it being used as a way to just get the people,
as a motive.
Yeah. Or to take advantage of her unstable states and get them to kill.
That's what I'm saying, as a motive.
Yeah.
What if you're diabetic, and then you die because you don't have any insulin? And then Monokuma's like, oh, a body's been discovered!
Fuck you! Go find out yourself!
It's like, how'd they die? Oh, Monokuma did it, so then Monokuma gets killed.
I think if it's like life-threatening, like if you don't have it, it will literally kill you. It's supplied to you, because there's no fun in watching someone die when it's not a murder, right?
Well, if you have been on antidepressants or ADHD medicines, suddenly quitting them will kill you.
I didn't know about the ADHD medicine.
Yeah, neither did I. As someone who like literally
randomly. Well, it won't kill you. Okay, well, I'm not a doctor. I should just say that. This is not medical advice. It won't like outright kill you, but like it's obviously you're going to seriously withdraw from it, and it can cause significant health problems. There is a reason why they say do not take less than the prescribed dose, or like only take the exact dose unless your doctor tells you. There's a reason for that.
Like, I literally decided one day, like, yeah, no, I'm just not taking this medication anymore, it's not helping. And I just decided to stop.
Yeah?
I was like 14.
How long have you been taking it?
Was that the bad idea?
About a few months.
Okay, it depends on the dose, I guess, but, like, if I go, like, a day without, like, my ADHD medicine, or, like, if I go, like, a day without it, like, I don't get a dose because of the American healthcare system and insurance, like, my energy level is completely gone, and I'll get headaches. If I don't have my antidepressants for, like, 2 days, everything just starts, like, flooding back. Yeah, it's
like,
not...
What kind of antidepressants do you take, if I may ask?
I take what's called SSRIs, so it's selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. It's essentially medicine that, so, clinical depression is, like, when you don't get the right amount of serotonin, you know, in your head. So, SSRIs, what they do is they essentially make it so that when you get serotonin in your brain, they stop it from being reabsorbed, like, out of your brain prematurely. That's how you get...
apparently I take something like that.
Yeah, that's how you get, like, depressed.
So you take selective serotonin, just to repeat that?
No, reuptake inhibitors. Inhibit means to...
Oh, selective reuptake.
So yeah, so it's... inhibit obviously means, you know, to prevent or make more difficult.
Yeah, I take fluoxetine myself.
Okay. I'm not gonna
It's
say
a fairly
the
strong
exact...
dose.
I'm not gonna say the ones that I'm on just for privacy's sake.
Yeah, that's alright.
But yeah, so Yeah, so, yeah, like, if you don't take those, then, you know, you're gonna start feeling a bit not great, obviously.
Yeah,
Because that's to
especially
do
since
with
I take a
chemicals
high
in your
dose.
brain, yeah. So you could argue, that, that would be life-threatening. You could argue that, you know, denying a trans person hormones is life-threatening. Because...
And unethical.
Yeah, because if someone, like, doesn't produce, like, hormones on their own, they could, eventually, like, if someone has, like, no hormones at all, that could lead to, I believe it could lead to osteoporosis. You could definitely die from just a total lack of hormones.
So I guess if it could kill you, I guess it would be supplied to you.
Yeah.
Because Monokuma's whole motivation, like, with the killing game, is for entertainment.
Yeah, it's not very fun watching someone die slowly.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta... The murders are fun parts, and then the trials, and then the executions.
I mean, you wouldn't want to toss someone with rabies into a random pit, would you?
So...
Like, they'll just die, and it's boring. You know?
Yeah,
so wouldn't you want someone to have their medicines so that they would be able to think as logically as possible?
I'll admit, I was saying that from a place of lack of education on the topic. With that in mind, it would be supplied to you. But like, but it is not above Monokuma to withhold things from you specifically to like gain, like to like cause
to game the system.
No, not just that. I said the wrong. I said gain, which was a wrong word, but like to cause like,
harm.
Mental, like
yeah.
He likes toying with you. Is that what you're saying?
He likes toying with you in a way that causes you to act out of character.
Yeah.
In ways that just not your fault at all.
Yeah. Also, one could even use Rika withdrawals. You could even say, like, because potentially some medicines could even be used as a weapon, right?
Correct.
Like Benadryl.
Huh? Like banjo?
That stuff is really... Yeah, Benadryl can be really bad for you.
I thought you said banjo, like Kazooie.
Probably because I was facing away from my microphone when I said that, but I said Benadryl, yeah.
Yeah.
Got for your medicine.
Yeah, Grant's right. Psychological neglect.
Yeah. So, from all of this, we can infer that Monokuma, believes in trans rights?
Yeah!
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Based? You know what this reminds me of? This whole conversation?
I can't talk about that topic because I don't want to spoil anything.
Interesting. Okay.
This reminds me of a video I saw whilst at work earlier. It was a dubbing of a Twitter thread about Breaking Bad characters discussing the ethics of trans puppy girls.
Huh?
But I will say this, like, the reason I can't talk about it is also because this game was released in 2010.
Oh, okay.
Hello, 2010.
So is there... I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of,
I will not confirm or deny anything you say. I've said too much already.
Okay, well, I guess I won't make an assumption, because that would make an ass out of myself and Ning.
Hi, I'm Ning.
You created a whole guy for this? What's your favorite line from Digital Circus if you watch it?
My favorite line.
So far, I guess.
I just want to have sex.
Oh, the Zuba one? Yeah.
Yeah. Best line in the thing.
Do you have one, Skeleton?
You have seen the latest episodes?
I've seen
right?
all of them. Yes. Yeah, I've seen all of them.
Yep, same here.
Guys, I think I killed Kane.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what he said.
I think I just accidentally killed Kane.
Yeah, thank you.
Another one I like is, where's Kinga?
Yeah. Where's Kinger?
That's a good one.
Yeah. Ragatha be like, cool, can you just give me a sec?
Pomni, we are so fucked.
Do you realize?
Oh yeah, speaking of smiling friends.
My favorite line is, I'm right behind you, aren't I?
That's a good
But
one.
speaking of smiling friends, because I think that's where we are so
Yeah,
fucked
it's
line
Mr.
comes
Boss.
from.
It's Mr. Boss, yeah.
It's a reference to a reference.
This isn't necessarily a spoiler for it, but I also don't know if anyone cares about smiling. I haven't
It's
watched
fine.
a single episode.
I'm personally fine.
I can't access the episode, so I just go by random clips, so I don't care.
I've watched enough of it.
In the most recent, I think, final episode, actually, someone's like self-ship.
Oh yeah, the Yume ship, yeah.
Technically canon. Yeah, Yume ship. And as a Yume shipper, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, there's this woman who, like, she made, like, this life-size Ellen, and then in the
follow
episode,
her.
they made him, like, painting her.
Yeah, like
Oh,
22
so
times.
that's why he was paying her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Yume ship made canon.
That was really funny.
Fucking based.
It's really sweet. I like it, because as a Yume shipper, hell yeah.
Yume shipping it's like yourself slash OC. No, it's self-insert slash character, isn't it?
Can be. It's like it's an umbrella term. OCX canon also falls under Yume ship.
Okay.
Damn.
So it's
I'm
like
Yuma
basically if you like ship basically if you ship anything that's not a canon character, it's Yume shipping.
Okay.
Unless it's if it's a character you made, then it's Yume shipping.
Okay.
Damn, I'm Yume.
I would say you are a Yume shipper, Skylar.
Yes, I am.
You definitely are a Yume shipper.
Mm-hmm. Three of us are really sleep deprived and just yammering at this point, aren't we?
I'm a Leon Kawada Yume shipper because I have an OCX canon ship with him.
Based on my various crushes on fictional characters currently, I'm definitely Yume.
Yeah, I would say you are.
I can't deny it.
Especially with like information you've said to me.
Yeah, especially with Lapland.
Yeah,
the most
exactly.
well-known one.
Yeah, exactly. I'd say my most well-known one is Axel.
Yes, this is
like around in this circle at least.
I'm pretty sure. I think I still have you set to Manuel Simp.
Yeah, you probably do. I would consider myself a Yume shipper of Manuel. I'm being so real. I'm being so for real. I would consider it, and that's fine playing.
Yeah, that's fine playing.
I've been like in fandom spaces since I was like, basically like since I like was barely 11 years old on Amino. So.
Wait, TC, do you know about Mino?
No.
I must say I'd be surprised if like I'd be surprised if you weren't. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised too. TC doesn't know about it.
Maybe I do. What is it?
Amino, like a social media site.
Like the fandom website. Go here for fandoms, communities.
I might be forgetting the name of it, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
It was a mobile app too.
Its symbol, like its logo, is just an A.
I'm pretty sure I have, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Amino is not all anime. I was on Undertale AU Amino when I
I was on the
11
Five
years
Nights at
old.
Freddy's. I was on the Five Nights at Freddy's one.
I am so surprised I was not involved in things I shouldn't have been. I mean, no, I was. I was in a Danganronpa fandom when I was 11.
Just the three of us.
But I also remember being like wanting to be in the DDLC fandom, but being like very terrified of Monica. Like to the point I genuinely had like actual like delusions that she was after me.
What?
I was 11 years old.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I also found a lot of comfort in Danganronpa when I was 11. And was convinced I could probably survive it.
Maybe.
And I still am. actually.
I could probably survive it, maybe.
I could survive Danganronpa. Just
if you don't have lukewarm IQ, you could probably survive.
Literally, just stay in your room. People have got breakfast together. Have breakfast with them so you can have food. Hoard food into your room. Stay in your room. Eat.
So literally, what I do right now.
No, like it's just like not necessarily prisoner's dilemma, but like. Well, I guess the whole thing it is prisoner's dilemma, but like I guess like
there was a whole conversation about it being exactly prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah, it is prisoner's dilemma. Yeah. But like you would like the way to survive it is just like you never go with less than 3 people at a time anywhere.
I recommend 4 because of one of the rules being you can kill a maximum of 2 people.
What do you mean?
There's a rule in the handbook that says, oh, you can kill a maximum of 2 people, meaning, if you're in a group of 3, hey, one person's gonna be. It's in my handbook.
Oh, so like if you kill more than 2 people, then you
get punished.
Okay, so yeah, no, I guess that like,
groups of 4 is ideal.
Well, not even groups of 4, like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
2 could die.
Yeah, I guess so. Either that or have like explicit "you two don't ban me," like check-in times throughout the day.
That's if people don't fucking lie about that shit. You can't trust anyone.
Be paranoid.
Right? No.
Last thing I said yesterday before I left call was, don't get attached to a single person.
Yeah. But like, it's like, fuck. Like, I'm trying to think of how you game it. Like,
Are there rules against setting traps?
No.
No.
So I can technically not get in trouble if Monokuma accidentally sets off a trap, right?
Monokuma would know about the trap. The surveillance cameras.
Yeah.
Monokuma sees all.
Oh, wait, you saw me do what?
Yeah.
Monokuma does see everything. There's cameras even in the rooms and everything.
Yeah.
Just in case a murder took place there. Hey, what happened?
Freaking weird. Monokuma, get out and try and take a shower.
But yeah, no, Monokuma has cameras everywhere. But also, if someone got killed by one of your traps, they would get you would be considered blackened still.
Damn.
What if you like spilt some like what if you had a little banana as a little snack and you dropped the peel and then someone slipped on it and broke their neck?
Blackened.
Really?
Yes.
But what if wouldn't they have killed themselves in that scenario though?
But who was on your free peel?
Yeah, but you.
What if you put up a really obvious warning banana peel, do not slip sign?
Yeah.
Then that would be a different case. Because
that'd be called incompetence.
There's clear evidence there that they would have seen it and then purposefully done it.
Yeah.
But like, without that sign, you would be blackened. Like without that clear evidence, you'd be considered blackened because you're through appeal, which caused someone's death. So technically, you're still liable.
But that's not murder though.
It's still killing, whether it's accidental or not.
It's not killing though. It's them dying.
What if you make the banana peel neon green?
The answer to that is no. There's only a rule against killing more than 2 people.
But what, you wouldn't really want to risk that, would you?
I don't know.
There'd be a scenario. I guess
could make a murder more complicated.
I guess like if there's a witness, I guess, but like.
Or it could just make a murder much more complicated.
I mean, like, the safest option is to not play at all.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a game of risk and reward.
Yeah. And
you place an anvil over someone's dorm room and they trip it, you would be considered a blackened because you're the one who placed the anvil.
what if you put a sign outside their door saying, like, watch out for the anvil?
There's a lot of, like...
You know, it'd be a funny prank to pull on your little fellow classmate there.
Right. Okay.
Put a little nuclear bomb above their door. They'll never see it coming.
There's
Neither will you.
Of things. There's a lot of things. I feel like you're trying. Are you trying to like Are you trying to like graduate from a killing game?
What do you mean?
Like, you're doing a lot of like, oh, what if I do this? But there's a sign, so I'm not considered.
No, I'm just I'm just trying to like find out what the limits are.
I guess the limits to do with like intent. I guess.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well,
yeah, because
technically.
if you're running through the hall and you're like eating like a sandwich, and like you drop it on the floor, like you got like a plate of like buttered toast and you drop it on the floor, and like you don't realize you dropped like one of your slices because you got like 18 of them, and then someone comes along and they slip on the buttery toast and then break their neck. You didn't intend for that to happen.
Me and my 18 slices of fucking bread.
Yeah.
Okay, but accidental killing is still killing.
What if you were driving in your car right after...
You will fucking die.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Hey, that bump. It looks like...
Or should I say, vehicular manmurder helper.
But basically, if you kill purposefully or accidentally, you're considered the blackened. If someone kills himself on purpose because of something your ignorance did, they would be considered the blackened because they killed themselves. However, I can also see an argument for, well, you're still the one who put it there. Even if they purposefully did it, it's probably the way. So, like,
you were the one who enabled it to happen.
Yeah, so I guess
it couldn't have happened if you had not said. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm changing my point of view on this to being, if you're the reason a murder happened, like if you're directly a reason the murder happened, whether intentionally or unintentionally, you are considered the blackened.
What happens if you?
Oh my God.
No, hear me out. Let me cook. What happens if you're going through the hall? You get 18 bits of bread with butter on them, and someone else trips you accidentally. You drop a couple of your slices of your breads, not enough that you would notice, right? And they're like, "Oh, sorry, you okay?" It's like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine." And it's like, I've just got all my breads here. So you leave, right?
They would be considered blackened.
They would, even though you dropped it. Because they caused you to drop it.
They caused you to drop it.
Okay. And you say, "Stop! I almost dropped my croissant." Yeah.
Wow, we are... Is it like 1 a.m. for UTC?
It's 1:15. I should
probably go to bed.
Other scenarios?
What if I poison a drink intentionally, tell everyone, hey, don't touch my poison drink, I'm going to save that for later.
I mean...
And then someone comes along and drinks it themselves.
It's like the same thing with a banana peel that's like neon green, has a massive sign.
They chose to do it.
And they chose to do it, but like I said in my new point of view on this.
What if you dare someone?
You're still the one who poisoned it.
What if you dare them? Hey, I bet you can't drink all this poison.
You're still the blackened because you like.
They could have chosen to not do it.
But they still did it.
Yeah, so they're to blame.
Okay, that one I'll give you.
You really telling them no balls, then they drink it anyway.
I do want to make like a fan-made Danganronpa thing though. I've already got half a cast planned out.
That'd be fun.
If you need any voices for it, hit me up.
I definitely will.
I have no idea if I'm going to be hit up or something, but if you need anyone, let me know.
What if you stay up so late and don't go to sleep to get your honk shoe?
I mean, as long as you sleep in the dorms, you're fine.
I think this is more like calling us all out.
So is it safer to hang on? So is it safer to share rooms then?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unless you
to be
know the
fair,
person you're going to be with is safe.
I mean, did Makoto know Sayaka was gonna be fine?
Not
Like,
really.
exactly.
I mean,
well,
he didn't really know her at all.
Right, but he trusted her. He thought he could.
And this is why I have 2 locks on my door.
I guess either way. No. I guess either way. I guess because like, the reason I bring it up is because then you would know like if someone like tried to do a little sneaky in the night. But
I mean, yeah, but it wouldn't be safe because someone could still do it.
Yeah.
I
So
mean-
like I guess you would you could just yeah, it would be safe to just be in your own room because yeah, the locks can't be picked.
Yeah, locks can't be picked. Most, like, literally in all 3 games, they all have breakfast together at the start of the day anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's a common trope.
Oh yeah, what if you have special dietary needs?
They're accounted for,
What
I think.
I mean, there's like unlimited vegetables and water and meat, I think.
What if you got bit by a tick and you're allergic to meat?
There's vegetables.
Yeah, but you need protein.
Tofu.
Mushrooms have protein in them.
Did they?
Yeah.
Very small amounts.
But still protein.
Yeah, still protein.
Eat eggs? You can't eat eggs because the ticks that bite you, they make you compulsory vegan.
What the fuck?
No.
This is like an actual thing.
Yes, I'm not kidding. Yeah, there's a tick where if it bites you, you develop an allergy to animal products.
No more milk?
And the only way to Lone Star tick. Yeah, thanks. So like the only way to like you can eventually recover from it, but you would have to go like several months without having any animal products. So no meat, no milk, cheese, eggs, fish, like anything. Like, and then eventually it could get better, but it's like, you know, if you have any accidentally at some point, then that would like reset the counter kind of thing.
Damn it.
What about like seeds and that kind of stuff?
Seeds,
like grains.
Well, they're not an animal product. It's specifically.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's protein.
Yeah, so that would be fine. Like, yeah, because like you would just have to be a compulsory vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can eat like tree nuts and like peanuts, regular nuts, whatever. Cashews.
Yeah. So you could have that, but you can't. Yeah, it's specifically like I guess like the enzymes and the proteins and stuff. Like the amino acids. No, not the amino acids. To develop alpha-gal meat allergy, delayed response to non-primate mammalian meat and meat products. Oh, just meat it seems. Okay, so I guess eggs.
And milk.
And milk, yeah. No, I don't think you could have milk. No.
Oh.
But yeah, what if...
You're banned.
I'm trying to think of like the stupidest scenario that could happen. What if? Well, no. I got. Let me cook. What if someone else attacks Monokuma?
They get punished.
They get punished, but someone ends up as collateral. Does Monokuma then get punished?
Oh, I can't talk about this one without spoiling something.
Interesting. Okay.
I can't talk about this without spoiling a future game.
Okay.
Does Spider-Man die?
Fuck, how could I say how could I explain this?
How Spider-Man dies?
It's 1 a.m. It's not actually. It's 12:51.
Fuck. Okay.
Actually, it's like 5.
Yeah. No, Chris, you got a good point.
51, 11.
What if someone needs a support animal?
I don't know enough about support animals to give a good judgment on that.
Like, what if someone's blind?
I mean, they're considered medical equipment.
Then they probably will have, like,
Dog.
seeing eye dog. They will probably have a seeing eye dog then.
Or emotional support animal if they're they have severe depression.
What happens if someone attacks the animal?
It would be considered. I mean,
genuinely don't know
because they're not a player in the. They're not
and
like
they're
at play,
considered
right?
they're considered medical
like
equipment,
I know my
not a
expertise.
person.
That would still be very morally wrong.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, so it would pretty much be the same, I think.
No, it's not a participant.
Well, halfway there, but you wouldn't get a class trial for it.
I mean, it's not a participant.
Finish the
Yeah, that's
game
why-
first and then explore fan games for more possibilities.
Yeah, I do have fan games to suggest you when you finish all 3 games anyway.
I'm just coming up with like all the stupidest scenarios.
My sister would probably love explain those.
Yeah, I think your sister will be more like thingy than I am because I keep going through phases where I hate Danganronpa.
That'd be morally wrong in the killing game. Well, yeah, it'd be morally wrong to kill someone. I don't want to do that.
I think she's like dutifully played all 3 games to 100%.
It was not 3 games, it was 4.
I start reading a book. Okay, but what if
yeah,
it wasn't the best of
There's
times?
4th.
There's 4, but 1 technically doesn't follow the Danganronpa, like the other 3's like gameplay style.
What happens if I get to the bit where they give us the DVDs and mine is blank because I'm the interceptor?
Yeah, that's just nothing better.
Hey guys, look! This girl has a blank DVD. Let's make fun of her.
Oh.
She has nothing at home.
Mine just has like a regular episode of like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia or something.
But only Frank.
Did you just graduate outright if nobody's allowed to call you? Okay, so in the way the killing game works is when there's 2 people left, the killing game is over. Those 2 people won.
Okay.
That's how a killing game works, playing. So if there's no one, so if there's just 2 people left, it's over.
It doesn't come down to like one of you has to kill the other one.
I can't talk further on this because you're literally telling me, you're literally asking, hey, what happens at the end of the game?
That's a good point. Okay, all right. You know what?
Well, the game ends.
Let's
Like, what is this end possibility?
So hang on. So I think I should get ready for bed, but just
you should probably.
Just so that we end the night on a fun note.
Danganronpa's not fun.
No. I mean like a pleasant note, like that, like nothing to do with like that stuff. Let me get something on the screen.
What was it? Oh, Ashley, did you take a look at those 2 chromatics I sent by chance?
I knew I forgot to do something today. I've been
Damn.
going through fucking shit on Bo recently, so I've not really been focused on working.
No,
or
no
anything
worries.
related to that.
His Herschel consuming from the tin with a spoon.
Yeah. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna be home at like 10 tomorrow if I do go to work.
I'll like be around, I think.
All right, so there's Herschel. He's consuming from the tin.
Hershbersh.
He's got the Hershbush. He's got a spoon.
Hershbersh.
Yummy.
Hello,
Okay,
Hirsch.
so mahalo for popping in all. If you haven't
Yeah.
already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Actually, I'll end the call and then I'll do my outro.
Don't forget to ring the bell.
Yeah. I need to
Ring the
send
bell.
you, I can send you the voice bank I made for Axel as well.
Can I have it too?
Sure.
Yay! Thank you. Anyways, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah,
joining.
it's been a pleasure.
It was fun.
Yeah. Alright, well, mahalo for popping in all. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You can also check out the links in the description, by the way, for links to my Discord, FNF mods, TV shows, people, law series, Blue Sky, and my Patreon. Be sure to have some cereal in a sandwich or a mask. Wash your hands. Get vaccinated while you still can. Be safe. And until next time. What?